Hi, this is Karuna from Karuna Healing Center. Today I want to talk about words and how much impact the words have in our life. I did a podcast on thoughts and how they affect your life. And this is actually kind of like a follow up to that podcast because words are nothing but concentrated thoughts. So when there are too many similar thoughts going on in our mind for a long time, then they translate into an action, which is words, and we use the words. Have you noticed that sometimes we get so upset and angry over an event, and later on, when you think about it, the event really wasn't as bad as the words we used, right? So it was like the event acted like a trigger, but the thoughts were there much before the trigger happened, and then it just bursted out. Now, words, as we know, are sounds, and sounds are waves, an energy wave. We are also energy beings. There is energy flowing in our body because of which we are alive. The day the energy leaves, we die. So whether that energy is the soul or consciousness, prana, chi, ki, doesn't really matter what word you call, it's an energy. So we are all energy beings. Also, looking at it from science point of view, our body is made of atoms and molecules, and we know now that atoms are not just particles, they are energy waves. So that also tells that our body is nothing but an energy body, because every atom is vibrating at a particular frequency and creates an energy field around us. Because based on the school physics, if you remember, when there is electricity flowing through a wire, an electromagnetic field is generated around the wire. So same, if there's energy flowing through our body, then there is an electromagnetic field around our body, which is called our aura. And now you have cameras that can allow you to see your aura. Dr. Kirlin was the first one to come up with the camera to look at auras around objects, living and non-living. And now there are many more sophisticated cameras available for you to take your aura picture. So if there's an electromagnetic field around you already, and then you start saying words which are concentrated forms of energy, that energy is going to interact with the energy which is within you and around you. And all the laws of physics relating to energy apply. So think about it. Every time you utter a word, you're creating a sound vibration, and that vibration is impacting the energy field around you. So if you have a lot of negative words that you use, then those negative words are affecting your aura, your energy negatively. So negative energy drains us. We feel drained of energy when we have negative energy within us, because negative energy is low frequency energy, and it kind of dense energy. It kind of pulls you down. And when we use positive words, then we feel energized, because positive words are high frequency words, and they uplift our energy fields. They make us stronger. So in a way, when you think about this interplay that is going on constantly as we talk, we are constantly impacting our energy field. So every word that you are speaking throughout the day is affecting your energy field. Where you are today in your life, in any aspect of your life, is nothing but a culmination of all the thoughts you had in the past. And all those thoughts together have created this energy field within you, which is manifesting today as your life. It's a very profound statement, actually, when you take some time to think about it. So when you think about it, you are manifesting everything that's going on in your life, and everything that words, actions that you took in the past has brought you to this point in your life. So if you want to change your life, and you want to have a better future, a happier future, a more joyful future, or you want to have better relationships, or you want to have more abundance of finances, or wisdom, or prosperity in your life, then you have to start changing the words that you use every day. Because the words that you use now will be what will create your future. It's like every word is a seed that you're planting in your energy field. So be very, very careful about the words that you use. Therefore, there are so many cultures and where you're supposed to have days when you keep silent. One of the reasons is because so that you allow yourself to remain quiet, to be thinking about the thoughts you're having and working on those thoughts to change those thoughts. Right? Thoughts are internal to you, they come from deep within you. And words are an external manifestation of your thoughts. So if a person is really very, very angry inside, then it's more than likely that negative anger words will come out from that person. So most of the time, the words that you use are a reflection of what is going on within you. So if you want to change the external world around you, then you have to go within to start observing your thoughts, becoming aware of the thoughts that you are perpetually speaking internally to yourself, and then change those thoughts. That's why there is so much emphasis on meditation and the benefits of meditation, because meditation is going within yourself. So your external world is a reflection of your inner world. So if you want to change things in the external world, you first go within yourself and start changing things within your internal world. That's how powerful it is. But most of the time we are not taught to go within ourselves, and we are taught only to look outside us all the time. In fact, most people are very uncomfortable being with themselves alone. They just don't want to be by themselves. They're constantly doing one activity after the other. Many of them even just volunteering, because they have become such experts in, running away from themselves, so to speak. They just want to sit quietly, because sitting quietly is very, very uncomfortable. So now, if you understand that whatever is happening in your world outside is because of the thoughts that are generated within your insides, and the words you speak are concentrated thoughts. The words are another way to gauge what is going on within you. Then it might be time for you to start thinking, how do I go about changing my world? And whenever there is change, during the process of change, one feels uncomfortable. So it's okay to feel uncomfortable. Remember that, because that means you are undergoing change, and change is good. So that's the only thing one has to go through, is a discomfort of going through the process of change. And that's one of the reasons why people don't want to go within themselves, is because it's not comfortable. It's uncomfortable. Okay, so we don't want to spend time with our own selves. We want to keep ourselves busy all the time, and just keep doing things externally all the time, but not go within to change the world. And yet we all desire changes in our life. And then we go around with other people who desire changes and who preach what they know best, and that is to find ways outwardly to change your life. Right? And because we can only teach what we know. So most of the people in the world have been taught to look outwardly for answers, to look outwardly for every solution to their problems and issues, to work harder and harder and harder, because that's what you need to do if you're going to look at solutions outside of yourself, versus using the easy way, that once you learn to go within, then through your inner world you can create the future that you want, and your words, your actions, your beliefs, your perceptions will change automatically. And in the world of energy, like attracts like. So if you're a happy person, you will attract a lot more happiness in your life. And when you are in a positive frame of mind, your energy field is positive, then it becomes easier for you to reach your goals, to manifest. It's almost like you're creating a very, very fertile soil, and now any goal that you plant in that soil is going to manifest faster. And that makes sense if you look at that analogy, because I can buy the best quality seed in the world, and if I place it on a table, it's not going to grow. It doesn't matter how much money I spend on that best quality seed, the seed is not going to grow if it is on a table which is made of hardwood or glass or metal. It needs fertile soil, sunlight, and water to grow. A good quality seed will give a good quality plant. A bad quality seed will still grow, but definitely not a healthy enough plant to give you good quality fruits and vegetables. So your thoughts are like seeds, and so be careful about the thoughts that you have. Be even careful about the words that you use, because sometimes we can have a lot of thoughts going on, but at least we can stop it from converting it into words, because words are really, really strong vibrations. So that's why there are meditation practices where you keep silent, like Maun meditation. It's one of them I know. And then the other is Vipassana, where people go and 10 days of silence. So when you are going through the period of silence, you are with your thoughts, you're aware of your thoughts, because you don't have to speak and talk, so that one action outwardly thing that you do, you shut off. And that's what you do with meditation too, is you kind of shut off all the external stimuli so that you can go within yourself. And as you keep shutting off all the external stimuli by closing your eyes also, so you don't see anything around you, and then you start focusing on yourself and you start becoming aware of your thoughts, then you know what's going on in your internal world. And once you understand how your internal world is, you can take help from others, professional healers or counselors, to help you or regulate and understand your thoughts better and how to change your thoughts. And you can start cleaning up your inner world and making it more focused and concentrated on what you want to achieve and what you want from your world. But remember, you have to go through the process of discomfort as you try to change things in your life. The definition of insanity: doing the same thing over and over again and then expecting different results. Doesn't happen. So I know a lot of people who want to change their life, and yet they don't want to put in the effort required to change something in their life. So each day becomes like every other day, and then change cannot happen. So if you want to change your life in whatever directions it is, whether you want to increase prosperity in your life, or you want to have better relationships, or you want to change your career path, or you want to find the purpose of your life, each of these things, when you are changing, you would need some kind of effort that you have to put into it. Because today, everything that you're manifesting is based on all the programming that has happened through all the millions of thoughts you had in the past. Each of those thoughts, which were repeated over and over again, became beliefs within you, and you started believing in those things. Right? So beliefs are nothing but a pattern that has emerged from all the thoughts that you have created in the past. And that's the pattern, and that's your conditioning. That's how you conditioned yourself. And whatever you're doing today, the way you're behaving, the way you're thinking, the way you're perceiving life, is nothing but a set of conditions that is going on within your subconscious mind. And since you created this conditioning in the first place, you can also create new conditionings. So you are empowered, more empowered than you realize, about your future, about your life, about what you want from your life. Because everything is nothing but conditioning, how we conditioned our subconscious mind, what kind of beliefs we created about what is possible, what is not possible, who are you, and what is life supposed to be like. So it's all conditioning. So if you have created those conditionings by yourself, that means that you can go ahead and remove the conditionings you don't like and create new conditionings. It's like rewiring your brain. So of course there is effort involved in rewiring your brains, but the good news is that you can rewire your brains. So words, coming back to words, be careful about the words that you use. If you want a positive future, then start using positive words now, because each word is a seed that you're planting. And you want to plant the best quality seeds so that you get the best harvest. The current harvest is your current reality. And if you don't like your current reality and you want a new crop, then you need to plant new seeds to get a new crop. So start becoming aware of the words that you use. Be careful. Don't say words like, I hate my job. Life sucks. I dislike this person. These are strong words, because that's what's going to manifest more and more in the future. You might move from one job to the other, but ultimately you'll end up hating all your jobs, because that's the seed you put in the future, which says, I hate my job. So you might think the word doesn't mean much, but the word has a big, big impact in your life. So be very careful of the words that you use. If you want to love your job, then start becoming more positive about your current job. Start sowing better seeds. Start looking at the benefit your current job is giving you, or whatever current relationship is there. Probably there is some advantage, something good in that, right? Or start lying, actually, because subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between truth and fantasy. That's why when we're watching a movie, the conscious mind knows it's a movie, but the subconscious mind does not, and then we go through all the ups and downs in the movie. So you can actually start lying to yourself. It's just like advertisement. You see it over and over again, and then you start believing in it. So sometimes it's okay to say, my relationships are not that great, but they are improving. I'm getting better and better at having healthier relationships. Or my job is not that great, but it helps me because it provides me enough finances so that I can pay all my bills. It allows me to support my family. So you can twist everything and use words that have less powerful impact. Can't, won't. These are strong words. So try to change the words that you use, rephrase them, make them softer. And if you can avoid speaking those words, that's the best. But by not talking doesn't mean everything is gone from your inner world, but at least it's not out there in your vibrations are not that strong. A thought has a vibration, but a word has much, much stronger vibrations in your life. So start being careful of the words that you ing. And I think on my Facebook page, which is karunahealing.com, Karuna, healing is HEALING.com, I've posted a entry there which is giving some scientific research about words and how they impact us. So have a wonderful, wonderful life, and may you be empowered more and more by using the right words, planting the right seeds for your future. Thank you for listening.